Hello. Uh, um, um, I've been, I have difficulties with people that around me. The people like to play games, with me. They like to play games with me, especially. I don't think they play games with their own groups and their own stuff like that. But I'm not part of a group really. That I think there are groups which I don't know, but I've been writing down. I wrote down some things that I've noticed that I never really put in. I don't really. I thought it would be good to put it into words. I thought it'd be good to, or like, to really think about how people are towards me, and these things that actually happen. Uh, and I'd like people to, emphasize or like like talk about these things happening more, so it would it, it would be harder for these things to happen. It would kind of take away its power, and but what I wrote was these. I'm talking about tips, tricks. No, not tips. Tricks, traps, and other methods of stealing my time. Time that can never be repaid. And this, I live with my mother. It's terrible. And she's very controlling and manipulative, right? But she's a player, you know. And I want to give some I got some examples of her head games. She'll make up these nonsensical accusations towards me. She'll purposely misunderstand what I say. Purposely being because she does it consistently. She's able to deny anything and everything. She copies me. She mocks me. And she's able to create these illusions of mystery about nothing, using like facts that are seemingly connected. But she'll create this little just to get me thinking, about what get in my head, She'll create this mysterious, ominous thing, and she'll say, she'll say, "You'll figure it out," like there's something that needs to be figured out, just to make me, be like, throw me off. But she's talking bullshit, because if there was something that needs to be figured out, if you're not going to tell somebody what they're talking about, you're playing a head game. And she does use threatening, ominous tones, and statements, that basically says that she'll make me regret any attempts to resist her dominance, and that's just what I wrote down. about her. And the funny thing is, she's not the only one that does these head games, because my caseworker, he plays games too. Because he keeps putting this overinflated importance on me deciding whether or not I will continue to live with my mother or if I'll move out. You know, which is my decision, I guess. Which I don't want to, because people play games. And as far as my mom playing games, I think the statement that it is better the devil you know applies. You know? But he puts this importance on the decision. And whenever I decide on a course of action, you know, what I'm going to do, he'll immediately work it, creating doubt and discouraging from my decision. No matter, either way. In fact, at one point, after, you know, I had decided, you know, I'm gonna have to stay with my mom. She needs me, and it's probably best for me, also. But I had decided that, and then sometime later, he brings up the decision again for no reason, just because it wasn't a concern of mine at that time, because we had been getting along. It was reasonably well. I had no reason to move out. I had no reason to redecide what I was going to do. And he brings it up again, you know, with this seemingly like exaggerated importance, like there. So I'm thinking either he's trying to keep me preoccupied with something that, you know, is impossible to, or irrelevant, either one, or he's using this decision about me moving out as a cover for something else, you know, like a decision that he can't say what it is, that it potentially about me, you know, personally, like how I am, I don't know, but he's using this idea of a decision about me moving out to allude to some more important decision based on the over exaggeration. He put the over emphasis of importance on me moving out or staying with my mom. So he's up to something too. But he won't say, he won't, when I try to, he's very elusive when I try to get at whatever he's alluding to. You know, I'll ask him, I forget what I asked him, but I was attempting to figure out what his real motives are, and he's very elusive about it. He won't even answer some questions that I ask him. He'll just act like he'll ignore them. But those are a lot of the head games that I have that happen to me, that keep me trapped. Really, it's kind of. I mean, the situation seems very trappy, like a prison. You know, an invisible prison. But I wanted to try to explain that because I want people to talk about it in a way that will remove this power it has over me. But they won't. Nobody will. I don't know what's going on.